What's up, y'all, man? It's DJ Specks, aka Specks Vision, and I'm coming to y'all with an X-Men Dark Phoenix movie review. And I've been a long time X-Men fan since like '90s, man, with the cartoon, with the comics, man. My first introduction to the X-Men was like a Bishop comic. It had like Gambit and Bishop, or like Gambit, and Cyclops, like one or two was with Bishop, and they could have had the same type of energy flow. They're trying to make them like the brothers of it. And like, that was my first introduction in the X-Men. I always been a fan since then. I had the toys, I watched the cartoons, and even enjoyed the movies, for better or worse. But like this movie right here, man, it does nobody no justice at all, man. Like, to be a send-off video for the Fox X-Men franchise, like, this is terrible. Nobody's gonna remember this after the fact. But hey, that's Fox for you. But hey, let me start this review off. All in all, man, this movie was boring, man. The chapters was unrememberable. They were bland. You won't even notice when they're gone. Like, they come and go, and you just want to think about, hey, what happened? Hey, what happened there? Like, should I like be processing the information from this scene? No, because they're unrememberable. You're not gonna care. It's like just so bland. And for starters, like, why is the president asking for help from the X-Men? Like, I assume it's because like they say President Nixon's life back in the day, like on the Days of Future Past, but at the same time, the X-Men wasn't even around because they didn't even get formed to the Age of the Apocalypse. So you telling me like the government kept tabs on these people and they had a special team to save stuff? Like, it's just weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's a long time frame, and for the fact, I don't believe it was even the same group of people, the same kids. But like, it's just step one with the bad stuff. Then like, okay, cool, the Phoenix Force jumped in Jean Grey and Age of Apocalypse, and I assume that was a good Phoenix to second third. But like, in this movie, as soon as the movie starts, the Phoenix comes back again. So when is the Phoenix hit her? And Days and Age of Apocalypse, or like in Dark Phoenix? Or is it two different Phoenixes, or what's going on? Then as soon as she gets the Phoenix Force in her, the movie starts rolling downhill. Like, then it ends a weak backstory of Jean Grey, is basically the reason why like Professor X puts the mental blocks in her and goes to the house and gets in and all that. But on that, like, even without the mental blocks and her thing, her family's dead and this and third, her dad still lives in the same house she grew up in. So you telling me all these years she never thought about, like, hey, let me go back to my childhood house and see how I grew up in. And oh, dang, my dad's still here? Like, she never thought about doing that all these years. Like, at least could have moved him out to a different house. Like, he's still in the same house with the same pictures, like, from before. Like, he just like, oh, there's my daughter. I don't care no more. We'll live in the same house. I don't ever think about her coming back and find out the secrets. Like, it's just wow. Then like, then the worst part of the movie, right after this whole house scene, she takes out the most charismatic characters in the whole movie. She kills Mystique, spoiler, and messes up Quicksilver. Like, I don't truly understand how Quicksilver even got hurt, because he probably fell 10 feet and he's out of commission. Now I'm been spoken of through the whole movie. Like, what's going on there? Then right after that, she just randomly goes to Geonosia or the Savage Land to talk to Magneto, and I'm not even sure which one it is. Is it the Savage Land is where Magneto's at, or is Geonosia? You know why I don't know? Because the movie never told me about it, never told me where he's at or what he's doing there, or how in the world she even knows where he's at. Maybe it's a mutant thing, or she's psychic, can like feel his psychic presence, where he's located and what he does there. But that just makes why the movie just sucks. Then like, the villains of the movie is basically a scroll ripoff. It's so bad of a ripoff that Fox had to reshoot the movie to make it not be a Captain Marvel ripoff, because it's damn near the same energy, same basic villains, same space fight scene. Oh, the space fight scene got cut off, so he wants to look like Captain Marvel. Whoop-de-doo. Now that fight scene was so boring, and that I can't remember what's going on, who all fought. I just know Magneto and Nightcrawler are the only people that can kill these people. Like Cyclops and Storm had so much trouble killing these people, but Magneto and Nightcrawler, which Nightcrawler's almost a pacifist through the whole movie, he's just slaughtering people. Like, what's going on here? Then out of nowhere, Jean just dies during the fight. Like, oh, no more Jean. You know, she's supposed to be the most powerful one there. It's crazy. And like, no other X-Men movies from Fox going on, because this is just so fast and boom, 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 end the movie. Like, I don't know, the reshoots messed this movie up or what, but thank God Disney gonna get a hold of this and give it the same treatment they gave the Marvel movies, and that's gonna be great. But to add some comic nerd stuff to this whole review, like, this should have been spanning over overarching arc, like with Jean coming to be an X-Men, or just coming to school, learn how to control her powers, so her becoming an X-Men, that her not really doing nothing in X-Men, that her getting the good part of the Phoenix, that her getting the bad part of Phoenix, and like that, like maybe 4 or 5 movies. But instead, this is basically a story about the growth between Charles Xavier, Eric, Magneto, and Hank, the Beast. It's like a growth between them as a character over this one female Mystique. Like, it wasn't really a growth of Mystique, it was just a growth of them three, like some weird love square they got going on. Then, like, the aliens of the movie are the Bari, which in the comics, sole purpose was to destroy the Phoenix, but you know, they basically the one shot in this movie, and like I said before, they are so much of a Skrull ripoff that even in the comics, the Skrulls wanted to kill them for impersonating them in the comics. So even the writers of the Marvel comics knew there was a Skrull ripoff, yet we placed them in a movie where the popular movie with the Skrulls come out the same year as this movie, and y'all still dropped movie in the same freaking year just to confuse people. Like, what's going on? Then the movie doesn't even show why we should even like the Jean and Scott relationship. We don't even know that if they boyfriend or girlfriend relationship, they did what together or nothing. You just made to assume that they boyfriend girlfriend and Scott and Jean got chemistry together. And like, it just tells you nothing. Then the Mutant Task Force in the comics are called the Mutant Containment Agency, but in this movie they're called the Mutant Control Unit, aka the MCU. I don't know if that's a bad joke about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, to be ha ha ha, Marvel controls everything type joke or what, but it's just crazy how they changed the little words up for that little abbreviation, initials, or whatever. But on top of that, they was demolished during the fight scene of the movie, but yet the X-Men and the mutants go on with their life like nothing happened, even though they killed so many people at the end of the movie, and nobody, not even the government, cared. They didn't start the Sentinel program. They didn't put like Mutant Registration Act in place, and do nothing because of this. Like, not even talked about what the government reaction was from them killing all those people. Then, like, we had some cameos from Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde. You know, she ran through a wall. You know, you had a cameo from Dazzler. She was singing in the woods. You know. Then allegedly there's a new mutant called Match. They put in a movie, which he's in the comics. I haven't read the comics to see what he's all about, but he's in the comics. In the movie, he's the one who started the fire, the campfire. But other than that, the movie was like, and it was better than The Last Stand. But in the same breath, I didn't fall asleep on The Last Stand either. Like, I fell asleep on this movie twice. Like, had to rewatch the movie so I found out what's going on and who the bad guys were. Like since I fell asleep, I thought there was a Hellfire Club, like in the comments, but no, these are some other aliens that still say their name like one time in the movie, so you just forget who they are or what they even capable of. So like, the movie's like whatever. Like, just can't wait till Disney get a hold of the X-Men and make it better, cause this is just terrible. Like, I don't know, just nothing good to say about this movie. But like, as a rating, I give this movie a straight D+. Not no C, no middle of the barrel. This movie was a D+. Like, we won't be talking about this movie 5 years from now. Like, this movie is not memorable. Nothing fantastic came from this movie. Just, it is what it is. But on a lighter note, my comic, Legacy of the View, it's coming out soon. The teaser comic's out now on Amazon. Check it out, man. This comic is gonna be way better than anything Fox did. I got 25 issues written for this. I got like 100 more planned, but 25 already written. The first issue come out soon. I'll be starting the Indiegogo for that pretty soon. I have all the links on this page. Links everywhere you follow me on. Follow me at Specks 706 on all social media. But it's about a high school student, and he's a music engineer, got powers like the Green Lantern, and he kind of fights like Gambit. So to give you an idea of what's going on, and he don't really want to be a hero per se, and he just wants to live life, play baseball, work on music, hang with his friends, but he got this power that he has to use to stop these forces that come down to Earth to basically take over the human race and use their human essence to get stronger, and he has to use his power to defeat them. If you enjoy anime and American comics, you like this. I won't say it's a manga because I just took anime as like references and things and put in my comics, so it's a blend between anime and American comics, not really manga and American comics, so you understand where I'm coming from. But all in all, y'all should check it out, man. Great. And, you won't not like it, tell you that. But again, this is my review on X-Men Dark Phoenix, and this is DJ Specks, aka Specks Vision, and I'm out.